Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium.
Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Already here, they'll audible to something else.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Finding his target, it's Trey McBride.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The Cardinals at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 10.
They run with Thomas.
Now inside the 25.
Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year.
And the Cardinals need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10.
At their own 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That's taken in by Golden.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
When you look at this defense,
they are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
Love looking to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Hodges.
Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Well, the first drive here, and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. to throw now. Here's Love. And that'll be incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out and check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Off a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
They interplay here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I heard that they spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Caught left side, Williams.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
And the Packer first down.
Now a give right side. Sheldon. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
Point after here coming up. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, Packers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
This is Thomas. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
67 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Back to throw now on first down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
You look at this Packers defense,
and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
he's got this to Williams, complete.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Kyle Williams, 36 yards.
And the Cardinals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Bulldozes past him.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down. It's a gain of 3. First down, Packers.
Ready.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the ready.
Now Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. And the ball
comes out. Love lost it. And the Cardinals have got it. Does the big boy have the juice? And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. Fumble recovery. Touchdown for Arizona. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. On the return is Robinson. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Okay, ready?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
The turnover differential.
without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it. Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play. The forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks. Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Love. He's airing it out for Williams. They've got his man complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
61 yards. And the Packers first down. It's a pickup of 61 yards. And
They'll run on first down. Sheldon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing. Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on
quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 22. Set.
Looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Working out of the gun. Love. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this...
Down near the goal line, things really running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Here we go. Red 38. Check smash. Hut.
Ronnie Hillman in there. He gets the carry. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try again. Not for a loss. 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on... They're running. Hillman. And he'll be brought down about the 4. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
70 Lions.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now a 2nd and 6. Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game with a team still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got a man, complete. A huge play there for Arizona. 41 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
On the ground, it's Thomas. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 20.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Drops it underneath to Thomas. Well, he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Packers' 9-yard line.
Now Thomas. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
19 Lions.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Robinson. On the return is Robinson. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They'll indeed start on the ground and run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow. 22. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sheldon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 and 2nd down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. It was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Now a handoff off the middle. Sheldon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
Let's go now. Yellow. 43.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he will lose yardage here at the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fielded just inside the 30. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
19, Tiger.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's Williams on the catch. To the 40 and no further. A broken tackle, but then the hole closed quickly.
The chaos, because those guys, then the administration, when you get to McCurry, they let you know, like, hey, if you can't be here, don't go up to the other. Like, don't take the chance. And every once in a while, you get a little straggler that comes out. And
firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And it was just all out mayhem. And then
they come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hearing later on still like, oh man, this happened there in Curry, and I'm like, yeah, it makes sense.
They'll look to throw
they were
here.
prosecuted.
And the Packers get him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it. And here's Ryan Wright now. And the way this offense has moved the ball,
go into your settings and change left and right trigger release to 5% and your dead zones to 14% with a 16% ADS. Because doing this will strengthen your aim assist in Chapter 7 to give you that aimbot-like aim. Control the players. Change it to recent update. Change it to your aim assist.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Love now. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or 2 to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. That's going to be caught. Well, they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the play.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll set up a throw. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man in concert.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. Love. That's taken in by Golden. They get a running back on that one. It leads to third down. And Love wants to shift things around. On third down, Sheldon. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. An audible here to get a new look. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. To throw now, here's Love. Over the middle, he's got Golden. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Love looking to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, force the ball free, and it's second down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on fourth. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
So the fourth down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Set, ready. Look set.
They'll look to throw again. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Ball under 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Ready.
Going back to Love. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder what plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Back to throw again. He finds his man complete. It's Hodges. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Ready up. Set, ready.
To the air again, Love. Now he's going to step, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. They're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Looks like he'll throw here. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Short one here, caught by McBride. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's going to have the Cardinals first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
First and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And they'll go on the ground. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does them in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And that's going to be incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll try the left side. It's Thomas. And some space here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the set.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination.